Look at this drawer. I had 47 skincare products. 47! Serums, toners, essences, and boosters filled every corner. My morning skincare routine took longer than my drive to school. And guess what? My skin looked exactly the same, maybe even worse. But then I learned something important. Dermatologists, skin doctors, have been saying this for years. You only need 4 ingredients to get great skin. Not 47 products, not even 10. Just 4 ingredients that actually work. Here's the crazy part. When I got rid of everything except these 4 essentials, my skin changed more in 6 weeks than it did in 3 years of buying tons of products. Sounds too simple to be true, right? Keep reading. What I'm about to share will save you thousands of dollars and actually give you the results you want. 1. The truth about your skincare products. Let me be honest with you. The skincare industry makes $145 billion every year. That's because they want you to think you need everything. Snail slime from Korea? Sure. Special serum? Why not? That $80 bottle with special technology? Add it to your cart. I bought all of it. Here's what actually happened to my skin. I was using so many products that my skin got irritated. I had redness and breakouts. My skin had a weird texture that no filter could hide. And I kept thinking, maybe I just need one more product to fix this. But skin doctors aren't doing 12-step routines. Famous dermatologists like Dr. Dre, Dr. Shreen Idris, and Dr. Sam Bunting all say the same thing: simple is better. The research proves this too. A 2019 study found that using fewer products with the right ingredients actually helped skin more than complicated routines. The problem isn't that you don't have enough products, it's that you have too many. Here's what's crazy. Most of those 47 products I owned had the same ingredients. I was paying for fancy bottles and marketing. Basically just water with a tiny bit of the good stuff. I had 3 different vitamin C serums, 5 moisturizers for different times. It was product hoarding, but I called it self-care. But here's where things get interesting. 2. The only 4 ingredients that actually work, based on science. After reading lots of research and talking to 3 skincare chemists, I learned something important. Real skin changes come from 4 types of ingredients, not brands, not trends, just science. Ingredient number 1. A retinoid. This is the holy grail. It's the only ingredient with decades of research proving it works. Retinoids reduce wrinkles, fade dark spots, treat acne, and help your skin make collagen. We're talking about over 700 scientific studies. I use adapalene gel, called Differin. It's stable, affordable, and approved by the FDA for both acne and anti-aging. Cost? $12 for 3 months. Compare that to the $120 retinol alternative serum I used to buy. That expensive one barely had any active ingredient in it. Ingredient number 2. Vitamin C, L-ascorbic acid. This is a powerful antioxidant. Vitamin C protects your skin from sun damage. It brightens dark spots. It helps your sunscreen work better. But here's the catch. Most vitamin C products are garbage. They go bad before you even open them. I switched to a 15% vitamin C formula with ferulic acid and vitamin E. This is the combination that research shows works best. No fancy packaging, just the good ingredients in a bottle that blocks light. My dark spots faded more in 8 weeks than with any other product I'd tried before. Ingredient number 3. Broad Spectrum SPF 50 sunscreen. This isn't optional, you need sunscreen. If you're using retinoids and vitamin C but skipping sunscreen, you're ruining all your progress. UV damage from the sun causes 80% of aging signs you can see. I use a sunscreen that mixes mineral and chemical blockers. It has zinc oxide and tinosorb. It doesn't pill up or leave a white cast on my skin. It actually feels good when I reapply it. Cost? $16. Ingredient number 4. A simple moisturizer. With ceramides plus niacinamide. Your skin barrier is super important. Ceramides repair it. Niacinamide, vitamin B3, reduces redness, and controls oil. That's it. You don't need 47 different barrier repair creams. I use a basic ceramide moisturizer with 4% niacinamide. My skin went from red and angry to calm and smooth in 3 weeks. Fun fact: this moisturizer costs less than one of my old luxury face mists. That mist was literally just rose water and fancy marketing. That was peak skincare culture right there. Now you're probably wondering, but what about all the other ingredients I hear about? 3. What about everything else? The honest answer. Here's where I might upset some people. What about hyaluronic acid, peptides, chemical exfoliants, other antioxidant serums? They're not bad, they're just extras, not the main characters. Let me explain. If you have the four essentials working well, then you can try extras based on specific problems. Hyaluronic acid is great for hydration, but only if you're already moisturizing properly and you live somewhere humid. In dry places, it can actually make your skin more dry. Peptides have promising research, but most products don't use enough of them to work. They're the supporting actor, not the lead. Chemical exfoliants like AHAS and BHAS, glycolic acid, salicylic acid, are great for texture and breakouts. But guess what? Retinoids already do this. If you're using a retinoid regularly, you probably don't need separate exfoliants. The rule I follow now: if it's not fixing a specific problem I have, I don't buy it. This mindset saved me from buying that $95 probiotic serum last week. Do I have bacteria problems on my face? No. Moving on. The beauty industry wants you to feel like you're always missing something. You need this new ingredient. This Korean beauty step will change your life. Look, I love skincare. I love trying new things. But after spending thousands of dollars, I can tell you with absolute certainty, the basics are where the magic happens. But wait, it gets better. Quick thing. If you're finding this helpful and realizing you might be overcomplicating your routine too, hit that like button. It helps more people discover this honest skincare content. Subscribe if you want more reviews without the influencer fluff. Turn on notifications because next week's video will blow your mind. Now, let's talk about what actually happened when I made the switch. 4. My honest results. The good, the bad, the purge. I'm not going to lie. The first 2 weeks were rough. My skin purged, hard. All those clogged pores that were hiding under 12 layers of products, they all came to the surface. I had breakouts on my chin and bumpy texture on my forehead. I seriously questioned if I'd made a huge mistake. But here's what nobody tells you about simplifying your routine. Your skin needs time to adjust. For years, I'd been overloading it with actives, fragrances, and irritating ingredients. My skin barrier was damaged. It needed to heal. Week 3 was the turning point. My skin started to look calm. The redness faded. Those angry breakouts healed faster than ever before. By week 6, I'm not exaggerating when I say my skin looked better than it had in years. The specific changes I noticed: texture, smooth. Like, actually smooth. Not filtered smooth, but real, touchable smooth. Dark spots, my PI, red marks from old acne, faded by about 60%. Still there, but so much better. Breakouts, reduced by 80%. I went from 4 to 5 new pimples a week to maybe 1 before my period. Skin barrier. No more stinging when I put on products. No more random sensitivity to everything. And you know what the wildest part is? My morning routine now takes 3 minutes. 3 minutes. I used to spend 30 minutes layering products I didn't need. Let's be real for a second. There's something almost embarrassing about admitting you spent years and thousands of dollars doing skincare wrong. I felt silly. But then I realized something. The industry is designed to confuse you. It's not your fault. It's on purpose. The real question is, what do you do with all those extra products? 5. What I did with my 47 products, and what you should do. I didn't throw everything away immediately. That felt wasteful and honestly, emotionally hard. Instead, I did this. I kept three categories of products: body care, that fancy body lotion, great for my arms and legs, those hydrating toners, body spray, problem solved, gifts. Unopened products went to friends who specifically wanted them. No pushing, just, hey, I'm simplifying, want this? Makeup prep. Some lightweight serums became my makeup primers. If they don't do much for skincare, at least they can smooth my base. I donated or sold unopened products to women's shelters. Gently used items on skincare exchange groups. Yes, this exists. Expensive unopened items on resale platforms. I got back about $200. I threw away anything expired, check those expiration symbols. Products with fragrance that irritated my skin. Anything with active ingredients I was now getting better versions of. New rule. Before buying any skincare product, I ask myself, which of my four essentials does this replace or improve? If the answer is neither, I don't buy it. This mindset shift is honestly more valuable than the routine itself. I'm no longer tempted by every TikTok trend or Instagram ad. My skin is thriving, my bathroom is clean, and my bank account is way happier. Here's why this matters for you. 6. How to build your own 4-ingredient routine. Practical guide. You don't need to copy my exact products. You need to understand the framework and find what works for your skin type and budget. Step 1. Start with sunscreen, non-negotiable. Get a broad spectrum SPF 50 you'll actually wear every day. Mineral, chemical, hybrid. Doesn't matter. What matters is using it consistently. Test a few until you find your favorite. Step 2. Add a simple moisturizer. Look for ceramides, glycerin, or niacinamide. Avoid fragrance and essential oils. Your skin barrier needs to be strong before adding actives. Step 3. Introduce a retinoid slowly. Start with 2 times per week. Work up to every other night, then nightly if your skin can handle it. This takes 6 to 8 weeks. Don't rush it. Retinoid irritation is real and will set you back. Step 4. Add vitamin C in the morning. Use it under sunscreen. Start with 10% concentration and work up to 15 to 20% if you want. Store it in a cool, dark place. That's it. That's the routine. Morning, vitamin C to moisturizer to sunscreen. Night, cleanser to retinoid to moisturizer. Notice what's missing. Toners, essences, prep serums. You don't need them. Your skin doesn't need them. The research doesn't support them as essential. Will your skin transform overnight? No. But in 8 to 12 weeks? Absolutely. And unlike that drawer of 47 products, you'll actually know what's working. You're not just throwing everything at your face and hoping something sticks. One more thing before we wrap up. 7. The mental shift that changed everything. The hardest part of this journey wasn't the purging or the adjustment period. It was letting go of the idea that more products equals better skin. I'd built part of my identity around being a skincare enthusiast. My bathroom shelf photos got likes. People asked me for recommendations. But here's the truth. Skincare minimalism isn't about giving things up. It's about being intentional. I still love skincare. I still watch reviews and read studies. But now, I'm a conscious consumer, not a reactive one. I don't buy because something is trending. I buy because it serves one of my 4 essential categories or addresses a specific problem. This shift gave me back time, money, and mental space. No more decision fatigue about which serum to use. No more guilt about unused products. No more wondering why my perfect routine isn't working. Your skin doesn't need a 12-step routine. It needs consistency, patience, and the right ingredients. That's it. That's the secret the $145 billion industry doesn't want you to know. So let's recap the game changers. 4 ingredients: a retinoid, vitamin C, broad-spectrum sunscreen, and a simple moisturizer with ceramides and niacinamide. That's your foundation. Everything else? Optional extras. My skin transformed more in 6 weeks with these 4 essentials than in 3 years of product hoarding. Now I want to hear from you. Are you team more is more or team less is more when it comes to skincare? Drop your answer in the comments. I read every single one, and I'm genuinely curious where you're at in your skincare journey. If you found this helpful, hit that like button and subscribe for more honest, no BS skincare content. Seriously, it helps the algorithm show this to more people who are tired of influencer fluff. Turn on notifications because next week's video is going to shock you. Speaking of shocking, you know CeraVe and La Roche-Posay? Those two brands everyone swears by? Turns out they're made in the same factory, same parent company, similar formulas, wildly different prices. In my next video, I'm breaking down exactly what you're paying for and whether the premium is worth it. Trust me, after researching this, I changed where I buy 3 of my 4 essentials. You won't want to miss it. Thanks for watching, and remember, your skin doesn't need more products. It needs the right products. See you next week.